Managing blood sugar levels is key to living well with diabetes and avoiding some of its complications. Maintaining a healthy diet and following a diabetes meal plan can help. Following a diabetes meal plan may help a person ensure variety in their diet and assist them in reaching or maintaining a moderate weight. Hey guys, welcome back to another healthy lifestyle supports channel video. If you're enjoying our content, please join us to hit a like and subscribe to our channel. Well, this video provides a 7-day meal plan suitable for people on a calorie-controlled diet in order to support weight loss, which is to serve 1,600 calories per day and the amount of carbohydrates that you need. However, no one plan will suit everyone. Ultimately, it is best for each person to work out their own meal plan with help from a doctor or dietitian. In our latest video, we already showed you the 7-day weight loss meal plan for high blood pressure. So, in today's video, we'll explore diabetes meal planning considerations based on the guidelines of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention of the United States CDC, such as the step-by-step guides, weight management, eating plate method, carbohydrate control, glycemic index, and how to prepare your week of meals for 7-day meal plan for people with diabetes. Now, let's see the number 1 step-by-step guide. Of course, people with diabetes can enjoy a healthy, varied diet that helps with managing blood sugar levels. Developing this type of diet involves balancing carbohydrates, proteins, and fats to meet dietary goals, measuring portions accurately, and planning ahead. With this in mind, the following steps may help a person put together a healthy 7-day meal plan. 1. Note daily targets for calories and carbohydrates. 2. Determine how many portions of carbohydrates and other food components will meet those targets. 3. Divide those portions among a day's meals and snacks. 4. Review the rankings of favorite and familiar foods, and try to incorporate them into meals, considering the information above. 5. Use exchange lists and other resources to fill out a daily schedule. Exchange lists group foods according to the number of carbs they contain, making it simpler to swap one food type for another. They may also group foods with similar levels of fats and proteins and include subcategories. 6. Plan meals to maximize ingredient use, such as by having roast chicken one day and chicken soup the next. 7. Repeat the process for each day of the week. And 8. Monitor blood sugar levels daily and weight regularly to see if the plan is producing the desired results. Number 2. Meal planning considerations. A meal plan is your guide for when, what, and how much to eat to get the nutrition you need while keeping your blood sugar levels in your target range. A good meal plan will consider your goals, tastes, and lifestyle, as well as any medicines you're taking. A good meal plan will also include more non-starchy vegetables such as broccoli, spinach, and green beans. Include fewer added sugars and refined grains such as white bread, rice, and pasta with less than 2 grams of fiber per serving. And focus on whole foods instead of highly processed foods as much as possible. Factors affecting dietary choices for people with diabetes include balancing carbohydrate intake with activity levels and the use of insulin and other medications, consuming plenty of fiber to help manage blood sugar levels, limiting highly processed carbohydrates and foods with added sugars, understanding how dietary choices can affect complications of diabetes, such as high blood pressure, managing weight, and taking into account individual treatment plans and recommendations from a doctor or dietitian. Well, what about weight management for people with diabetes? Yep. Now we go to number 3, weight management. There appears to be a link between diabetes and obesity. Many people with diabetes may be aiming to lose weight or prevent weight gain. One way to manage weight may be by counting calories. The number of calories a person needs each day will depend on factors such as blood glucose targets, activity levels, height, sex, specific plans to lose, gain, or maintain weight, the use of insulin and other medications, preferences, and budget. Moreover, various dietary approaches can help a person reach and maintain a moderate weight. and not all of them involve counting calories. The DASH diet, for example, focuses mainly on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, as well as dairy products, poultry, and fish that are low in fat or fat-free. It encourages people to avoid added salt, sugars, unhealthy fats, red meat, and processed carbs. The DASH diet aims to improve blood pressure levels in people with hypertension, but research also suggests it may help with losing and managing weight, of course. The doctors or dietitians can offer further guidance about weight management. Number 4. Eating plate method. Getting the right nutritional content from food is important for everyone. The plate method uses the image of a standard 9-inch dinner plate to help people visualize nutritional balance as they plan their meals. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) recommend that a full plate includes 50% non-starchy vegetables, 25% lean protein, such as lentils, tofu, fish, or skinless chicken or turkey, and 25% high-fiber carbohydrates, such as whole grains or legumes. A person who needs a higher intake of carbs can add a small amount of fresh fruit or a glass of milk. Some oils can be healthy and low in carbs, but high in calories. A person can use these oils to prepare food and add flavor, but it is important to consume them in moderation. Limited amounts of monounsaturated fats, such as olive and canola oils and avocado, can support health, as can limited amounts of polyunsaturated fats, such as sesame seeds and nuts. Saturated fats, present in coconut oil, animal fats, and dairy products, can increase cholesterol levels, which is a risk factor for cardiovascular disease. Current dietary guidelines for Americans USDA recommend that 45 to 65% of an adult's calories come from carbohydrates. Fewer than 10% come from added sugar. 20 to 35% come from fat, with fewer than 10% of these coming from saturated fat. 10 to 35% come from protein. A person can ask a doctor if these guidelines are suitable. Some people with diabetes may need a lower carb intake to manage their blood sugar well. Then, how much carbohydrates should people with diabetes consume per day? Well, now turn into number 5. That we are going to talk about the amount of carbohydrate. Carbohydrates controlled. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, one way to manage blood sugar levels is to decide how many carbohydrates to consume each day and how to spread those among meals. People can then choose how to spend their carbohydrates. By using a carbohydrates exchange list, experts no longer recommend a standard carb intake for people with diabetes, as each person has different requirements. The type of carb can also affect the amount a person can eat. Highly processed carbs and sugars can raise blood glucose levels quickly without offering any nutritional benefits. Fiber, on the other hand, is slow to digest and can help with weight and glucose management. Current guidelines recommend a fiber intake of 25 to 38 grams each day for most adults. Depending on a person's age and sex, it is best to speak with a doctor about how many and what type of carbs to consume and how to distribute them throughout the day. What else that people with diabetes are aware of? Well, now we are going to explore on the number 6, Glycemic Index. The Glycemic Index ranks foods according to how quickly they raise blood sugar levels. Foods with high glycemic index scores increase blood sugar levels rapidly. These foods include sugars and other highly processed carbs. Foods with low scores contain no or few carbs or contain fiber, which the body does not absorb as quickly as processed carbs. Here are some examples of carbohydrate-rich foods and their glycemic index scores. First, low glycemic index scores of 55 or less. Whole wheat bread that is 100% stone ground, sweet potato with the skin, most fruits. Whole oats. Second, medium glycemic index 56 to 69, quick oats, brown rice, and whole wheat pita bread. And third, high glycemic index 70 and above, white bread, russet potatoes, candies, white rice, and melon. Right now, we go to the number 7. That will show you how to meal prepare 7-day meals. A little meal prepare at the beginning of the week can go a long way to make the week ahead easier. Try our delicious meal plan for diabetes. That's designed by dietitians and food experts to help you manage your blood sugar. and eat healthfully on a diabetic diet. So, now we are going to show you how to meal prepare 7-day meals for day 1. Breakfast. You can start your day with a delicious and filling breakfast that consists of 1 serving old-fashioned oatmeal, 1 medium plum, chopped, and 3 tablespoons of chopped walnuts. This combination will provide you with 276 calories and 3 7-gram carbohydrate. However, for people with diabetes must be aware of this tip. Oats are a great high-fiber option for breakfast. The less processed the oat, the higher the fiber content, so instead of instant oats, try old-fashioned, rolled or steel-cut oats. For old-fashioned oats take 10 minutes or so to cook, with heartier oats taking longer. If you're feeling rushed in the mornings, try this recipe for overnight oats that can be heated up in the microwave. Or pull out your slow cooker to make a bigger batch of creamy oats for mid-morning snack. You will be needed only 109 calories and 15 grams of carbohydrates, just 1/2 cup blueberries, and 1/2 cup non-fat plain Greek yogurt. For lunch, you are needed for 146 calories and 47 grams of carbohydrates, which is included 1 serving Chipotle ranch egg salad wraps, 8 seeded crackers, and 1/4 cup hummus, but 200 calories and 28 grams of carbohydrates for afternoon snack, with 1 medium apple, sliced, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter with a pinch of cinnamon, whilst your dinner set is 452 calories and 55 grams of carbohydrates, which is included 1 serving 1 pot garlicky shrimp and spinach, and 1 cup easy whole wheat couscous. So, the daily total is 1,483 calories, 76 grams protein, 182 grams carbohydrates, 34 grams fiber, 56 grams fat, 8 grams saturated fat, and 1,519 milligrams sodium. Right now, you can enjoy your day to diet plan. Okay. What will you eat for the day to meal plan? Yep, for this breakfast, you should have around 320 calories and 37 grams of carbohydrates, such as 1 serving of everything bagel avocado toast, 1 medium orange, and 1/2 cup pistachios in shell. But for diabetes tip, the carbohydrate and fiber content of store-bought breads can vary greatly. Aim for a bread that delivers around 1 carbohydrate serving, 15 grams of carbs and upwards of 20% of the daily value for fiber for 1 slice. While the mid-morning snack, it served you only 164 calories and 25 grams of carbohydrates, including 1/2 cup blueberries, 1/2 cup non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and 2 tablespoons of muesli. But for lunch, you can intake 365 calories and 45 grams of carbohydrates, just 1 serving zucchini noodles with quick turkey bolognese, and 1 4 inches thick slice of whole wheat baguette, toasted. However, you can serve only 95 calories and 25 grams of carbohydrates for the afternoon snack, just 1 medium apple, sliced and sprinkled with cinnamon. But for the dinner meal plan, you must be served for 177 calories and 43 grams of carbohydrates, which has 2 servings of 1/2 cups lentil, and roasted vegetable salad with green goddess dressing, and 1 2 inches of thick slice whole wheat baguette, toasted and drizzled with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. But people with diabetes must be aware of this tip. Legumes, like lentils, deliver a combination of fiber, carbs, and protein, a mix that helps to keep blood sugar balanced and helps you feel more satisfied. What a special meal plan for day 2 is to have an evening snack that is served 102 calories and 20 grams of carbohydrates, just 1 serving of frozen chocolate banana bites to enjoy after dinner. Well, now calculate the amount of your total daily intake. 1,523 calories, 64 grams protein, 196 grams carbohydrates, 36 grams fiber, 62 grams fat, 12 grams saturated fat, and 1,861 milligrams sodium. Now, you can enjoy your meal plan for day 3. For breakfast, you must have 306 calories and 46 grams of carbohydrates, with 1 serving yogurt with blueberries and honey, and 1/4 cup muesli. However, for diabetes tip, when buying muesli, look for a brand that doesn't have added sugars, which take away from the healthy goodness of this whole grain breakfast. For a mid-morning snack, You will need 116 calories and 12 grams of carbohydrates for this mid-morning snack with only 1 medium plum and 1/2 cup pistachios in shell. What about lunch? Of course, for lunch, you need 365 calories and 45 grams of carbohydrates. So, you need 1 serving zucchini noodles with quick turkey bolognese and 1 4 inches thick slice of whole wheat baguette, toasted. Anyway, you need 211 calories and 25 grams of carbohydrates for an afternoon snack, with just 10 seeded crackers and 1/4 cup hummus. But for your dinner, it's needed 446 calories and 44 grams carbohydrates, with 1 serving of 1/3 cup chicken sausage and peppers, and 1/2 cup easy brown rice tossed with 2 tsp. Extra virgin olive oil and a pinch of no salt added Italian seasoning, whilst the evening snack is needed 62 calories and 15 grams of carbohydrates, with 1 medium orange, so daily total is 1,507 calories, 84 grams of protein, 187 grams of carbohydrates, 29 grams of fiber, 54 grams of fat, 10 grams of saturated fat, and 1,811 milligrams of sodium. Right now, we go to the day for meal plan for people with diabetes. For breakfast, it's needed 303 calories and 37 grams of carbohydrates, with 1 serving old-fashioned oatmeal, 1 medium plum, chopped, and 4 walnut halves, chopped. After you have breakfast, you must have a mid-morning snack with 197 calories and 23 grams of carbohydrates, including 1 cup raspberries and 1 cup non-fat plain Greek yogurt. However, for diabetes tip, you need to be aware that rather than buying sugary flavored yogurt, add honey or maple syrup to plain yogurt. This allows you to control the amount of sugar you're getting, or go with a light option made with 0-calorie sweeteners. And rather than granola, which is often made with added sugar, go for sugar-free muesli as an alternative. Yep, for lunch you need 365 calories and 45 grams of carbohydrates, with 1 serving zucchini noodles with quick turkey bolognese, 1 4 inches thick slice of whole wheat baguette, toasted. Whilst the afternoon snack, you can be served 147 calories and 20 grams of carbohydrates with 1 medium orange and 1/2 cup pistachios in shell. But for the dinner, you can only have 480 calories and 52 grams of carbohydrates, with 1 serving smoky maple mustard salmon, 1 cup steamed green beans, and 3/4 cup easy whole wheat couscous topped with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of sliced almonds, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh parsley, and a pinch each of salt and pepper. Well, so now you can have a daily total is 1,492 calories, 94 grams of protein, 177 grams of carbohydrates, 35 grams of fiber, 53 grams of fat, 9 grams of saturated fat, and 1,660 milligrams of sodium. Now, welcome to a delicious meal plan for day 5. This delicious breakfast will be 368 calories and 42 grams of carbohydrates, with 1 serving everything bagel avocado toast, 1 cup non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and 3/4 cup blueberries. But for mid-morning snacks will be 116 calories and 12 grams of carbohydrates, with just 1/2 cup pistachios in shell and 1 plum only. For lunch is served 365 calories and 45 grams of carbohydrates, with 1 serving zucchini noodles with quick turkey bolognese and 1 4 inches thick slice of whole wheat baguette, toasted. For the afternoon snack, you will need only 200 calories and 28 grams of carbohydrates. For this snack, you will need 1 medium apple, sliced, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter with a pinch of cinnamon. But for dinner, you will need 468 calories with 54 grams of carbohydrates, with 1 serving pork paprikash with cauliflower rice, and 1 serving of 4-inch thick slice whole wheat baguette, toasted. However, those with diabetes must know that brown rice and other whole grains, like whole wheat pasta, are healthy options for people with diabetes, and cauliflower rice and veggie noodles are fun, low-carb alternatives. Yep, the daily total is 1,518 calories, 96 grams of protein, 181 grams of carbohydrates, 34 grams of fiber, 50 grams of fat, 10 grams of saturated fat, and 2,135 milligrams of sodium. Now, we have a look at the meal plan for day 6. It's not much different from another meal plan from day 1 to day 5 as well. For breakfast of the day 6 is served 306 calories and 46 grams of carbohydrates, which includes 1 serving yogurt with blueberries and honey, and a quarter of cup muesli for its mid-morning snack. It has only 62 calories and 15 grams of carbohydrates with just 1 medium orange. But for lunch, you will need 355 calories and 47 grams of carbohydrates. So, you will have 1 serving veggie and hummus sandwich. And 1 plum is enough. However, for afternoon snack you must have 190 calories and 22 grams of carbohydrates only, with just 8 seeded crackers and 1/4 cup hummus. Anyway, you will add 489 calories and 39 grams of carbohydrates for your special dinner of the day 6. With 1 serving roast chicken with Parmesan herb sauce. For diabetes tip, the pairing carbohydrates with protein and fiber slows down the digestion and absorption process, helping to keep your blood sugar from rising too quickly. Here we pair chicken with brown rice and broccolini for a balanced diabetes-friendly dinner. Moreover, you can add the evening snack with 102 calories and 20 grams of carbohydrates with 1 serving frozen chocolate banana bites to enjoy after dinner. So, the daily total diet is 1,500 for calories, 84 grams of protein, 189 grams of carbohydrates, 33 grams of total fiber, 50 grams of fat, 10 grams of saturated fat, and 1,257 milligrams of sodium. That's it for the day 6 diet plan for those with diabetes. So, what's on for the last day meal plan of the week? Of course, for breakfast you can have 357 calories and 36 grams of carbohydrates, just 1 serving spinach and egg scramble with raspberries, and 1 medium orange. For a mid-morning snack is needed 87 calories and 9 grams of carbohydrates with a 1/4 cup of blueberries and 1/2 cup non-fat plain Greek yogurt. For lunch, you will need 374 calories and 53 grams of carbohydrates with only 1 special serving green salad with pita bread and hummus. But for afternoon snack, you will be served with 200 calories and 28 grams of carbohydrates with 1 medium apple and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. However, you will have 478 calories and 42 grams of carbohydrates with 1 serving mushroom sauce pork chops, 1/2 cup easy brown rice, and 1 cup steamed fresh green beans, cut into 1-inch pieces, topped with 1 tablespoon olive oil and a pinch each of salt and pepper. Then, the total daily diet is 1,505 calories, 78 grams of protein, 169 grams of carbohydrates, 33 grams of fiber, 61 grams of fat, 11 grams of saturated fat, and 1,632 milligrams sodium. One more thing that people with diabetes must take into account is to limit the fruits intakes. Sure, fruit is highly nutritious and can generally fit into a balanced diet for people with diabetes. However, people should be sure to consider the carbohydrate content of fruits and adjust their diet as needed. According to the American Diabetes Association, a person should opt for fresh, canned, or frozen fruits. They should also look for those that are free of added sugars where possible, while people can also enjoy dried fruit and 100% fruit juice in moderation. These may not be as filling as whole fruits. Certain fruits may also have a higher glycemic index, including pineapples, ripe bananas, some dried fruits, such as dates, and watermelon, though a person can include these in a healthy diet plan for diabetes. Experts recommend monitoring portion sizes to prevent spikes in blood sugar levels. Yep, finally, you did it. And congratulations on finishing this week-long meal plan for diabetes. Whether you made every single meal in this plan or simply used it as a guide for healthy eating, we hope you found it inspirational, exciting, and informational. So, you should consider adding these meal plans to your diet plan. However, it would be great if you could talk with your doctor first. Alright. Do you find this video content interesting? Please tell us in the comments section below if you have any questions or feedback, and let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel at the button and ring the notification bell. If you want to see more content like this, thanks for watching this video from the beginning to the end. Don't forget our slogan, health is wealth, keep this treasure safe.